Hi everybody, happy Tuesday. It's the last Tuesday in April. I am here outside of the Title Bureau in Wickliffe. I decided to do a little field trip homework project today. A lot of the times in estate planning, people have vehicles and I tell them that a good idea would be to get it transfer on death title to wherever you want it to go. You can only do that if your car is paid off. So I recently paid off, excuse me, these allergies are killing me. So we recently paid off one of our cars and it's under my name. So I went to the Title Bureau to try to get it transfer on death to my wife, only to find out that I don't need to do that because it can automatically happen. So I'm sitting there waiting for them to reissue the title to paper title, and I looked up just to clarify. So under the Ohio Revised Code, a surviving spouse can claim an unlimited number of vehicles without any probate, as long as the total value of those vehicles is under $65,000. So if you've got expensive vehicles, or more than maybe 2 or 3 vehicles, it may be a time that you'd still want to do a transfer on death affidavit to your spouse, okay? Second of all, if you're trying to leave it to like a child or somebody that's not a spouse, then I still believe that a transfer on death title to the vehicle would be a good idea to avoid any kind of probate paperwork. But if it's just your spouse, if the car's just under your name, there's not even any form you need to go get from probate. You can just come with your driver's license and a copy of the title and a copy of the death certificate to the Title Bureau, and they will transfer the cars to your spouse, as long as, again, they're under $65,000. So like everything, it's still, you have to look at what's part of your plan. But in my situation, obviously, if something happened to me, I would just want our van to go, to my wife. Never been a problem for me before, because literally I've never paid off a vehicle in my life. Every time I get overbalanced on the equity, I end up trading it in, because I always wanted a new car, and I figure, well, you know what, if if my car payment is X, Y, or Z, and now I can get a new car for basically the same car payment, that's an awesome deal. But I've decided to try something different here, psychologically. Maybe it's better off not having any car payment, because then it'll be a lot harder to buy the next car. To go from no car payment to having a car payment again might be a little bit harder psychologically. At least that's what I'm telling myself. So again, you do not need a transfer on death title if it is going to a spouse and your vehicles are total worth less than $65,000. But if you want it to go to somebody else besides the spouse, or your vehicles are worth more than $65,000, then I still believe it is a good estate planning move if your car is paid off, to do a transfer on death title. Hope everybody has a great day, and talk to you later.